David Boland from Racing's Inside Track TV, and I'm delighted to say I'm joined by former Irish footballer Kevin Doyle. How are things, Kevin?
Good, David. Good to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's a fine place you have here.
Yeah, we're happy with it. There's about 45-50 acres and plenty of grass, and it's nice and dry, and it does exactly what we need.
And this is the home place, and you've built since you've come home. Then you close then to your parents?
Yeah, we are. I'm just a field over. This is where I grew up, and I've always planned to move home when I finished playing football. Moved home now. It's over a year. It's nice to be able to be back and spend some good time around the place.
And you have plenty of mares here with yourself and your father.
Yeah, I have 5 of my own. Some of them in the background here, and my father must have 10 or 12 of his own as well. So it's busy. It's coming up to March now, and they're all starting to get ready to foal. So it's been quiet for the last few months, but it'll be all hands on deck now in the next few weeks.
Makes a big difference with this weather that we're getting compared to last year.
Yeah, it's the 26th of February, and we let the horses out yesterday. Last year it was the 1st of May, and even then it was still wet letting them out. So I think there's about 8 to 10 weeks in the difference there. It makes a big difference. Big difference to every day. Labour and not having to have feed and hay and whatever for them. There's plenty of grass here, and give them some nuts in the morning and the evening. But it's lovely weather for them to be out now.
Yeah, definitely. And we'll start with going through some of your mares, and the standout one obviously is Augusta Kate, who you bought in November at the sales in full to Champs-Élysées. She's a lovely mare to have, a Grade 1 winning mare for Willie Mullins.
Yeah, she is. She's lovely. I was delighted to get her. We went up. I knew about her, and obviously you've looked through the book and you see her coming up. I was surprised she was on the sale. So I said I'd go up and have a look and maybe put in a bid or two. And she's a Grade 1 winner out of a Grade 1 winner, which is
Feathered Lady, of course, is her mother.
Yeah, exactly. So it's hard to come across those, and if they do, they're very expensive. So I didn't think I had a value set on her. But I thought I was very happy to get her for 85,000 in the end. I think she's in full Champs-Élysées, as you say, and you never know what the next few years bring and what she breeds or whatever. But I think it was well worth the money.
Oh, definitely. And you have a half sister to a horse that people will remember too, that was trained by Willie Mullins, cousin Vinny, and her name is Cousin Jen.
Cousin Jen, yeah, named after the boss, the wife. Yeah, she was the first mare I bought. I bought her the Derby sale must be 8 or 9 years ago now. Bought her to put her in foal. I didn't buy her to put her in training, and she's been very good. She's always bred nice horses. First one she bred a presenting by Newsworthy, he was called. He's won 4 or 5 times in England. She missed a year or two, and she's the next one I have one in with Liz Doyle of Flemingford now. It'll be interesting to see how he goes. He's due out in the next few weeks, but she's been lovely mare to have, bred good stock, and hopefully we'll see a few more run in the next year or two.
You don't have many in training, you like to sell them on?
Well, that's the aim. Obviously it doesn't always work out like that. As I said, I have that horse in with Liz Doyle. Yeah, the aim is to have them sold. It's not my full-time job. It's I suppose it's more than a hobby. It's a bit of work every day for me. But the aim is to have them sold and not put them in training. Costs enough to keep them here and feed them, and without having to put them in training and let someone else worry about that.
I'm sure it does. And tell us, how did you get into horse racing? Was it because of your father or football life?
Yeah, listen, we've had him here, grew up. I was obviously very interested in soccer growing up. I had a pony here, and used to, for a year or two, was keen on riding him, but soccer took over, and thankfully so. But I was always interested in horses after growing up around them, and in England, keeping an eye and having my few mares here. My father looked after them for me, but I was always keeping a keen eye, and whenever I was home, trying to help out. So I think it just gets in on you. It's been fantastic for me, coming home to this and being able to spend day to day here and really get stuck in at it. I think it's hard to explain. If you like it, you like it. I think anyone into horses or into breeding, it gives me a buzz. I love going to sales. I love selling. I love when they're foaling. I love seeing them foal. Seeing what's going to come out. Seeing what's going to look like. Seeing what they breed. So it's all sides to it. And being outdoors. That side of it. People probably, some people like being outside. Some don't. I love being outside and outdoors, and
Nothing better walking out your back door out to the sun and seeing
when
the
sun
mares
is
out in the
shining here
field.
like this, and the horses are out and they're eating and they're happy and they're rolling and they're covered in muck, and you know, it's just nice to see as well, planning and who you're going to bring them to, what stallions, trying to have a long-term plan. You know, best laid plans and all that, they soon change that on you. But no, it's just, you know, there's not many aspects of it I don't enjoy.
And we'll talk a little bit about football. You had a great career, 64 caps for Ireland, I think 14 or 15 goals, and plenty of goals in the Premier League for Reading and Wolverhampton Wanderers. You had a great career.
Yeah, delighted with my career. You have ups and downs like any career, but in the main I wouldn't have changed a thing. It obviously helps pay for these as well,
expensive.
which helps. No, it was brilliant experience. You know, I was half my life as a professional footballer, from the day I left secondary school till I was nearly 35. So you know, it's hard work. It's like anything, like any business, anything you do, but there's lots of positives if it goes well. You get to travel the world, play for your country, and meet fantastic people. You know, it's something I've really enjoyed. It's over now, but you know, I've got what I wanted out of it. Not waking up every morning pining to go out and put on my football boots and train 5-a-side once a week is enough for me to I suppose feed my habit of football, and you know, it's been something that I'm proud of, and something I really enjoyed.
You're doing a little bit of work for RITtv now as well, which is obviously good to keep your eye in on as well.
Yeah, I do. I try to do a couple of games a month for them, and it's nice because otherwise, you know, it keeps me watching games, keeps me watching football. My son is 6 now, and he's addicted to soccer as well. So it's nice to keep involved and keep, you know, you're on panels with fellow ex-professionals and keep your ear to the ground and hear what's going on, and it's something I enjoy. And again, it's another thing, you know, I spent so long playing soccer that to be a waste not to use some of my knowledge and different things over the years. I do a little bit of coaching with the Ireland under-17s. We're in the European Championships this summer, so
that must be great, would it?
Yeah, it is.
The younger lads coming on.
I was wondering how I'd enjoy it. You know, I always thought I wouldn't enjoy coaching, but I've really enjoyed being involved with these. They're a young group of players. They're under 17 Ireland, but they're all very good, technically very good. It's, you know, interesting to see the difference. You know, when I was that age, the difference now in their understanding of tactics and understanding of what they need to do to be professionals.
Is nutrition a big difference now?
Nutrition, yeah, psychology, nutrition, video analysis. It's you know, it's all gone on so far from when I was that age. So I'm enjoying seeing that side of it. Said we're in the European Championships this summer in Dublin, and that'll be a good experience. Again, good after all these years of playing football to
give something back.
Give something back and not waste that knowledge, I suppose, and try help those lads out a bit.
Any good Wexford lads?
There's not. No, we're struggling. There's you know, Wexford is a massive league, one of the biggest in the country outside Dublin. But for some reason, GA just takes a stronger hold as the lads get older. There's a lot underage, and we don't seem to follow on into the senior level. You know, I thought maybe with me over, you know, playing for Ireland, I thought to be a few more coming through. But you know, there's young lads there that are every bit of as much ability as everyone else to just, you know, there's a lot of different avenues in Wexford to pull you from one place to the other. There's rugby, and now is coming on so strong, and obviously Ireland football in Wexford are the most popular sports. I'd like to see one or two more lads come through in the soccer.
Listen, Kevin, thanks very much for taking the time. It's a beautiful spot here where you are. It's great to see the mares all in great shape and getting close to giving birth to hopefully future stars for you with the foals, for yourself and your father, and best of luck with the mares.
Cheers, Davey. Thanks. Great having you.